beget. And then the sun exploded in a fiery ball of light and flame. The earth was annihilated, obliterated forever, all life, everywhere. Oh. 500 BC, classical Greece. Oh, who's playing Kaniki?
Hey, yeah. Not that Greece.
Oh.
The country?
Oh! The country. Got it.
Having a picnic, are we?
No, the climb just left me parched, you see, so.
This is sacred ground.
Oh, yes, of course.
Sit over there. I said sit. Next. Next!
Oh, sorry, were you talking to me?
Well, it was either you or the rocks. Perhaps you prefer a written invitation. What do you want?
Yes, I am Theophilus of Athens. I've humbly come to request an audience with the Oracle of Delphi.
Are you joking?
I wasn't.
This is the Oracle of Dodona, not Delphi. You climbed the wrong mountain. Delphi is that way.
What?
Nah, I'm just pulling your leg. You're in the right place. You should have seen the look on your face.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So, you wanted to ask the Oracle something.
I did.
It's not something stupid, is it? If the tree falls in the forest, blah, blah, blah.
No, nothing like that. I just really needed to know.
Well, don't ask me. I'm not the Oracle. I'm not going to be able to help you. Now, payment.
Yes.
1 question?
2.
Can you use a semicolon?
Well,
It'll be cheaper.
I suppose so. Yes, all right. 1 question, please.
Okay, that'll be 3 virgins, please, up front.
What?
No, people, by the way. No squirrels or geckos or storks.
Virgins?
Yes, 3, please. Fair market value. You didn't think you'd be able to get a direct line to Apollo for free, did you?
I was going to give you this.
What the hell is that?
It's money.
What?
They just invented it. It's wonderful stuff. Everyone's using it. I can offer you 22 drachmas, which is all I have. Took me 11 weeks to save up.
We like virgins.
Yeah, but...
Next!
Hold on. Do you take IOUs?
Next!
Why do you keep saying that?
Next!
There's no one else here. I don't even think I know any virgins.
Fine. Twist my arm. Special offer just for you. Ready?
Yes?
We'll do it for you for one.
One what?
Virgin.
Oh, yes.
But no free hula hoop.
You never said anything about a free hula hoop.
Special promotion. We invented them, you know.
I don't think finding 1 virgin is going to be any easier than finding 3.
Oh, come on. You have to know someone.
Do you have a referral service?
What about you?
What about me? What?
Are you a virgin?
Me? You?
I'd say that's a yes.
I don't know.
What?
He said he doesn't know.
I heard him.
How do you not know?
How is that possible?
I mean, I know. Do you?
A few years ago, I was at the baths.
Ooh.
There was wine.
That's what did it for me.
And when I woke up, I was in Thebes. I was just like a stoat and had a headache that lasted for 3 days.
Do you have any children?
No.
Wife? Girlfriend?
No.
Husband, boyfriend?
No.
Still,
I don't think you're a virgin. I'll tell you what.
Yes?
I'll ask Apollo. Then we'll know for sure.
Excellent idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Are you the oracle?
No, exactly.
It would be nice to know.
Wouldn't it?
There is one thing, of course.
Yes?
It'll cost you.
Oh, for Zeus's sake. Does it normally take this long?
Patience. It takes time to contact Apollo.
I'm sorry.
What's the matter?
My arm's getting tired. That and there's no service. We must be in the dead zone.
How can you be in a dead zone?
Sorry.
You couldn't even leave a message or...
Oh, someone's picking up. Oh, mighty Apollo, we humbly... What? Oh. Oh, mighty Dionysus. Is Apollo there?
Oh, shit.
What's the matter?
Dionysus, the god of talking your ear off. We are never going to get rid of him.
Well, could he not answer my question?
He's the god of grapes. What does he know?
Well, hang up! Hang up!
It's too late.
We have a question.
Hold on. If you ask him if I'm a virgin, and I am, then I have to pay you with me in order for you to ask my original question. Which means...
You will live here with us forever, and it'll be glorious. That, my friend, is the cost of knowledge.
Okay.
Is this man a virgin? Yes. Great. You are now free to ask the wise and wonderful Apollo.
Dionysus.
Dionysus, whatever you want.
But where are you going?
To the Olympics. Where do you think?
This is your gig now, kid. Congratulations.
And I will always love you. Hello?
Hello?
I can hear you.
You can now. God, this banana's good.
Dionysus?
You rang. Welcome to eternity, kid. So I heard there was something that you needed answered.
Yes,
Well, make it quick. I haven't got all day. I have an orgy at 2.
Ooh, can I come?
Sorry, kid. No virgins allowed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world's first fashion presentation. First up on the runway this evening, we have H. Sapien, modeling for us a lovely little number made entirely out of deer skin. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the world's first fashion presentation. Enjoy your evolution, and remember, if it moves, it's probably trying to kill you. Avita saying.
you mind?
What?
You were whistling.
Oh, was I?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize I was doing it.
it's all right.
I guess I'm just nervous. I've never been crucified before.
I understand.
Have you?
No.
I hear it's nasty.
Yeah,
See, they nail your hands and feet to a cross and stick you out in the elements.
I
The
know.
birds pick at your eyeballs. They say death takes days, mostly from dehydration, and shock, and blood loss, and sepsis.
Do you mind?
Oh, what? Sorry, I was babbling, wasn't I? I tend to babble when I get nervous. I don't even realize I do it. You know, my wife says I do it all the time. You know, on whoopee night,
I don't mean to be rude.
Oh, shit, I was babbling, wasn't I?
I just...
Shit.
Okay. Yes.
I don't mean to interrupt,
Yes.
but do you and I know each other?
I don't...
I feel like I recognize you from somewhere. Before you know, right now, of course.
I don't...
Oh, wait a moment. Oh, I'd snap my fingers, but my hand's numb. You're him.
Him who?
Jesus Christ.
Yes?
Aha!
Shit.
Oh, I knew you from somewhere. Jesus H. Christ, right here next to me. Unfucking believable. You know, the wife's a huge fan. I mean, if she knew I was being crucified next to you, the things she'd let me do to her. Ah!
Yes?
You know, I bought her this lovely sheepskin camisole for her birthday last year.
Yes?
Listen, if it wasn't too much of an imposition, when we're done here, maybe you wouldn't mind stopping over for a little visit, saying hello to the missus, huh?
What did you just say?
When we're done here. Oh. That wouldn't work.
Look,
Well,
I just want to rest my eyes for a little bit before I, die.
oh, of course, right. I'll just, hang here. Ha! Like you won't even know I'm here. Like I'm dead already. A silent, decomposing corpse. I do have one question, though.
What?
Is Simon?
Yes?
Simon Peter.
Yes, I know who Simon is.
Okay, don't get all testy with me. It's a common enough name.
And your question
You know, I
was?
know all sorts of Simons. Simon the beggar, Simon the farmer, Simon the centurion.
Do you have a question or not?
Okay. So you cured Simon's mother-in-law, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I have this spot on my left buttocks.
Oh my God.
I don't think he's gonna help you.
What sort of spot?
Okay, so have you ever bashed your hand with a hammer and then the nail gets all black and purple?
Yes?
Okay, it's exactly like that.
Okay.
Except obviously on my ass.
I
My
under-
behind.
Okay.
Not the pack animal.
How long has it been there?
Well, I don't know. I don't spend a whole lot of time looking at my ass, you know.
Guess.
6 months? Oh, it's not leprosy, is it? I don't want to have leprosy. My friends got that and they took away his Coliseum pass. I don't want to die of leprosy. All alone, middle of the night. Dog's dead. Oh, and the kids are all grown up. Oh, and of course the wife's over at Ken's. Oh, Ken's her boyfriend she doesn't think I know about. Oh, can you give it to him?
It doesn't work.
Can you give Ken scabies?
Just look that way for a minute.
Oh, I repulse you.
I'm trying to see the spot.
Oh, right, of course. How's that?
Try turning the other cheek.
Oh, right.
It's not leprosy.
Oh, thank God. Or you. Whichever. What do you think it is? Oh, it's not cancer, is it? I don't want to have cancer. Damn cancer! Or gangrene. It's not gangrene, is it?
No.
Mumps?
No.
Leukemia?
No.
Mumps?
No.
Botulism?
No.
Gingivitis?
On your ass?
Plague.
No.
Cat scratch fever.
Seriously?
Rat scratch fever.
Wait, did you say rat?
Well, of course.
There's no such thing as rat
Well,
scratch.
yes, there is. You know, my cousin got it. He moved into the sewers and
Okay.
grew 5 times his normal size. Triskaidekaphobia. I knew it was that.
That's not even a disease. That's just a fear of the number 13.
Well, technically, it's
It's a mole!
like the
It's a mole.
like the.
It's a mole.
Oh.
Not the animal.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. Everything's going to be fine. I promise.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. Well, do you mind getting rid of it, just to be sure?
How?
Oh, right, of course. Well, thanks for taking a look, though. It's okay now, darling. You can let me down. It's just a mole. Nothing to worry about. Darling? Sweetheart? Ken? Well, she must be at the market.
Must be.
I've been meaning to ask you, how'd your wedding go?
Oh, it was okay. How's your date with Julie?
Never asked her out.
Oh.
So how was that cruise you went on with your ex-wife and her extended family where you ran out of gasoline and the boat was attacked by pirates?
Great.
Back when the world was still young, filled with monsters and weather and, dung!
Couldn't help but feel things were, well, dull.
Something was missing.
And oh, and behold, one day, a momentous discovery was made about 10 millennium back.
Fermentation!
Jubilation.
Exclamation.
And suddenly,
we were on track. No longer were we filled with dread. In short order, its spread became more like than bread.
there till the bitter end, I'll be your only friend. We love you, alcohol.
Good times did abound as we fell onto the ground. Having fun with this new stimulation, giving rise to lots of fornication. Aye. Egypt gave us wine, and the weak they found us fine.
No longer amongst all the praying. Wait, hold on. What was I saying?
Who cares?
I'm gonna feel this in the morning.
Empty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the world's oldest joke. A 3,000-year-old Sumerian proverb from ancient Babylonia. It reads, a woman, no, a man, no, wait a minute. Wait, what does that, something, I can't, were we going to get this translated? Anyone?
command you to go forth and inform your chieftains to come here, before me. Submit to my authority and join my empire, or be conquered. For I am Alexander the Great.
What?
I've come.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Is he selling something?
I don't think so.
Do we even need anything?
Not that I know of.
He's got a lot of people with him.
What are they holding?
Swords, I think.
Maybe he's a sword salesman.
Are you a sword salesman?
No. I've come.
He said he's not.
Quiet.
Are you selling something?
No.
You know, now that I think about it, we could use some nutmeg.
And wine.
Oh, we can always use wine.
Do you have any boysenberries?
Silence! Do you want to be conquered?
I don't know. Do we?
I don't think so.
No, thank you.
All right then. In that case,
1 minute. Is someone expecting you by any chance?
no.
Oh, just dropping in.
Yes.
Unannounced.
Yes.
Well, that's not very nice, now is it?
I would have swept.
What if we'd been in the shower, young man?
You're being invaded.
We are?
He says we're being invaded.
Where?
By who?
Me.
You and what army?
This one.
Oh, are these people with you?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, well.
2 choices. 1, submit. 2, be conquered.
Or?
No or, that's it.
What do we win?
What?
If we guess the right answer.
This isn't a game.
It isn't?
I thought it was a game.
You know, now that you think of so did I.
Look. What are our choices again?
Clearly you want to be conquered.
Hey, now don't rush us.
We're thinking.
Mr. Pushy Pants.
Fine.
What makes you think that you can conquer us?
Good question.
What?
You're assuming.
And you know what they say when you assume.
It rains. No?
No.
I'm one of the greatest military leaders of all time.
And
Anatolia, conquered. Syria, conquered. Phoenicia, Judea, Gaza, conquered.
Yes,
I'm
but
not
that's not...
finished. Egypt, Bactria, Mesopotamia.
and what about the sun?
What about the sun?
Conquer that, and I'll be impressed.
The decision has been made.
Here's what I want to know.
Negotiations are over.
Your name.
What about it?
Alexander the Great.
Yes.
Great by whose standards?
What?
I wouldn't exactly call you great.
You barely know me.
And what about all the people you claim to have conquered?
I did conquer them.
Do you really think any of them would call you great?
They will, if I tell them to.
If it were up to me,
It's not.
I would call you
Alexander the Average.
Alexander Aggravate.
Alexander the Man.
Silence!
And what have you done that's so great anyway?
Did you discover a continent?
Discover the cure to some disease.
Invent a world-changing apparatus.
You know, the old adage.
It's easier to destroy.
Then to shave an octopus. No?
No.
I don't even know.
I'm history. No.
He seemed nice.
He'd be great for your sister.
Hey, we never got that nutmeg.
And so it was that the Macedonian king's campaign to conquer, well, everything, ended at the Indian subcontinent, an anthropologically robust expanse from which would eventually blossom numerous attention-grabbing cultural contributions, such as hospitals, the mathematical constant pi, and Bollywood, none of which history, or Wikipedia, have yet to label as great.
Oh, great. Looks like I need to go to the market again.
Hello. Hi.
Lovely day today, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you the
shop owner?
I am.
I'd like to buy something, please.
All right. Well,
Well, what?
aren't you going to tell me what you want to buy?
Oh, all right. Let's try that, what I want to buy, a locomotive.
No.
What?
No.
Are you out?
No.
Damn, I came all this way and the one thing I need you don't have. I'll just have to kill myself, I suppose.
Oh, wait. No, don't do that. The problem isn't that I'm out. The problem is that locomotives haven't been invented yet.
Oh, well, that changes things.
I thought it might.
Would you mind terribly if I try this again?
Of course not. It's a common enough mistake. Everyone gets confused every now and then. All you have to do is ask for something that exists now.
Brad Pitt.
But
Has Brad Pitt not been invented yet?
Well, now you've got two problems.
Damn, I did it again, didn't I? One more time. Here I go, I can do this. Third time's a charm. Right. I want to buy the Earth.
No.
That's not what I meant to say. I don't even know where that came from. A telephone.
No.
Telegraph.
Not quite.
William Tell.
Not yet.
The William Tell Overture.
Not
The
right now.
Telltale Heart.
No.
Don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead.
Not quite.
I'm terrible at this.
No, it's fine. You're okay. Just take a deep cleansing breath. And
A goat.
fantastic. I've got all sorts of goats. I've got big ones, small ones, fat ones, skinny ones. What kind of goat would you like?
A live one?
I can do that. How about that one right there?
Perfect. Let me just pay you for that.
Oh, well,
What?
actually, I don't mean to nitpick or anything, but money hasn't really been invented yet, either.
Oh, so how do I pay? Or is it free?
No, we barter.
Barter, what's that?
Bartering is a method of exchange by which goods or services are traded for other goods or services.
Oh, I don't understand.
You give me something in exchange for the goat.
Sex?
No, thank you. How about something more material?
All I have is 10 cows. Can you make change?
What are you wearing?
Miss Barner,
Yes, Mr. Unman?
the writers are here to see you, ma'am.
All right, send them in.
Very well. Oh, and it would seem as though your wife is dead.
Did I kill her?
No, ma'am.
All right, before I go through all the bother and expense of getting a new one, ask around. See if anyone has one they're not using.
Very well. She will see you now.
All right, let's get this over with. Apparently, I have to get myself a new wife. What have you got for me?
You're really gonna like this one, ma'am. It's got everything that makes a good idea great. It's got action, it's got thrills, it's got romance. It's got a beginning, a middle, and an end. This one's really gonna knock your socks off.
It's not that great.
Didn't we agree that I was going to do the talking? Canada
Okay, I like Canada. Go on.
goes to war
Conflict? Excellent. I'm intrigued.
with Estonia.
Where the hell is Estonia?
With Guatemala.
How can you go to war with something made out of avocados? Actually,
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Poor decision.
you might as well say we're going to war between France and lettuce. It doesn't make sense. What about merchandising? Do you have anything that's going to help me sell action figures and beach balls and cat toys and sweater vests and cars?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely is what she meant to say. Absolutely, we can come up with something that meets all of those criteria. I assume you want that.
Now, I don't want just an everyday, ordinary, run-of-the-mill war. Oh, no. I want big, I want bold, I want spectacular. Tits are good, too, if you can fit in some of those. But not so many that locks out the youth market. I can't have a good war without the youth. Oh, the Great War. That would have been nothing without arms. 8.5 million dead, 21 million wounded, 8 million captured as prisoners of war. That's the bar, folks. Beat that. If you can. It takes brains to put a good war together. Do you have any clue how many ideas for conflicts never make it out of this room? Hundreds. And 99.99% of them? What? You.
Crap,
Worse. Crapola. I've got war in my head, folks, and I haven't heard it yet. The clock is ticking.
Well, if you'd stop talking.
No, brilliant. I've got it. Yes. How about this? The War of the Roses.
Can roses hold guns?
Absolutely. What? I thought you wanted me to be agreeable. You're impossible, please. You know that?
Forget roses. Forget petals. Forget pollen. How about this? The 100 Years' War.
Too long. People will be dead before the damn thing even gets started.
All right. What if we forego the grandiose and make it more personal?
Relatable.
Exactly.
We're not going to see anyone's penis, are we?
Thousands.
No, the opposite of thousands. 0. We're going to see exactly 0 penises. No, we'll just shift the focus from the epic to the intimate. It can still be a good confrontation in that context.
Like?
The Siege of Rhodes.
Which road?
What?
Which road? Paved? Unpaved? Is it a toll road? Highway? What?
Rhodes with an H. It's an island southwest of Turkey.
I don't know. Hey, can we make it a chicken? I'm kidding. Of course. Sort of. Go on.
I'm just sort of spitballing here, ma'am, but what if we put a castle on the island? I would put some knights in that castle, but somebody wants to get them out. But they can't because they're so well fortified. They've been there a while, but they're isolated.
Who wants to get them out?
Don't look at me. Whatever I say, you're just going to shut down anyway. Unless you want the knights to get attacked by Atlantis.
Or the Ottoman Empire.
Bastard. Hey, maybe you two should fight. That could be fun. I've got some bayonets around here somewhere.
It could be the Knights of Rhodes versus the Ottoman Empire. That's got potential, don't you think?
I liked it for a second, and then I started thinking about something else, and now I'm not so sure.
Why are you trying so hard to be original? Nobody wants to hear about anything original these days anyway.
Go on.
We know what works and what doesn't. Why don't we just do that again, but different?
What are you doing?
Hold on. I like this line of thinking. Spell it out for me. T-A... Not literally.
The Great War. You like that one. You said so yourself.
I do. I did. That was mine, you know. I'm proud of that one. Thought about that in the shower.
Why don't we do a sequel?
Excellent. Another war.
Like the Great War.
Different enough to be different.
But the same enough to be the same?
Yes. What do we call it?
Crap.
Well, it's short, certainly. Could give me problems with the rating boards, though. What about
the Great War II?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Except I was going to call it World War II, which is much better.
Sellout.
Shh. There is one problem, though.
Only one?
If we do, in fact, call it World War II, we'd have to retroactively rename the Great War World War I, so that everyone thinks this is all planned out from the beginning.
Brilliant.
Yes, now, get out of my office so I can picture idea to the board, say it was mine, and get to go fighting straight away. Thank you.
Hack.
Shut up.
I didn't even get to tell her about my Aquaman musical, Bubbles of Fury.
Thank God.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the history of intermission.
Steinbeck had not yet written Grapes of Wrath. We had not yet landed an airplane at the North Pole. Sharknado had not yet premiered, nor had they made a sequel. We had not. What?
Spoilers!
Oh, right. Cuba.
Gentlemen, have we, or have we not, been appointed to this commission to find a cure for yellow fever?
We have.
And have we, or have we not, been unable thus far to find a cure for this lonesome melody?
Unfortunately, no.
All we have is this theory concerning the ailments, conveyances.
Hey, Captain.
Well, we believe the fever moves from person to person via infected mosquito.
Hideous hiccup-day.
Yes. Yes. And do we, or do we not agree that the only way to properly corroborate is to infect a test subject? Gentlemen, did you know we lost more men to the fever in the Spanish-American War than we did in battle?
Does anyone want to order lunch?
Mr. Liza, we've already ordered lunch. Twice.
Well, what about a mongoose?
I'll see what you're getting at. Now, what exactly are you getting at?
We are in Cuba.
Aye.
That's where they live.
Aye. Do you want to get a pet?
No, let us infect it.
What?
The mongoose.
For us to have any worthwhile data, the test subject has to be human.
Put a pair of pants on.
Sir!
Ha! What if we each made a list of people we hate?
It has to be one of us.
But why?
The base has been properly quarantined. We are the only neutral test subjects. Anybody else, the data would be inconclusive.
Oh.
You're right, of course.
Bastard. I mean, yes. I agree wholeheartedly. 150%.
The next logical question is...
Who? Why? When? Where? Where isn't it? Should have said where first.
Which one of us is going to do it?
Yes.
How? Oh.
We'd be saving millions of lives. Does anyone want to volunteer?
I would volunteer to get a volunteer if perhaps I were...
Captain, what are we putting out in the paper? Say we were giving away a prize. What do we have in giveaway?
I will do it.
Well, let's not be hasty here. I never said that I didn't want to do it.
Neither did I.
We are scientists, after all. We should approach this logically.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
What, might I ask, is that?
That, Major, is a torpedo. Torpedo blows up whatever the hell that is. I win.
How do you know your torpedo blows up my...
It looks like a large
asteroid.
What?
Yes, this is an asteroid in space, and torpedoes do not work in space. Therefore, I win.
If you're going to cheat, then 2 out of 3.
No. The decision has been made, after all. I will do it. I will make the ultimate sacrifice for my country and the world. It wouldn't be right, or moral, or logical to think of myself in a situation such as this. I wouldn't want to be selfish.
I'm not.
This is about them out there. I will, of course, accept all the accolades and the praise and the songs sung in my name throughout all the ages. And the women, oh, so many women flinging themselves at me wherever I go, day and night and day. You're a family man, Jesse. These things do not interest you. You have a wife who I'm sure you love when you see her.
How many women are we talking about exactly?
You have children, did you forget? You need to save up for the academy, pay for, and be bankrupt by. Are they teenagers yet? Teenagers. What fun. So much to look forward to. Truly.
Major! Mr. Carroll! James! Would it not be better perhaps if I were to go on?
Very well.
Shit, wait! I was joking. Can we switch back maybe?
No backsies. Where's the box?
Over there.
Box? What box?
The one with the mosquitoes in it. Now, what does he do?
There's a hole in the side. He just sticks his arm in and waits for one of them to bite you.
Oh, hold on. He said he was going to do it. Do you still want to do it? Hold on, Chaplain.
Mr. Agramonte,
Yes.
are you certain this is the box you have put them in?
Yes. Why?
Well, it appears
It's
to be...
empty.
What?
Where did they go?
Well, run!
Ready, learn up, Scotty.
All right, my turn. I'm thinking of a word. 5 syllables. Verb.
Transubstantiate.
Oh, come on, I didn't give you the clue yet.
Is it transubstantiate?
Well, yeah, but how'd you know?
Because it's always transubstantiate.
Oh, yeah.
Box is open.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't we gonna leave?
No.
I thought you said you were hungry.
Well, so did you.
I'd never said that.
Well, you should go out there.
I'm not going out there.
Well, why not?
Because I might have to bite someone.
That's what you do. You're a mosquito.
They could be infected. I could get sick.
All right, fine. Rock, paper, scissors.
Where did you really put it?
Oh, Madame.
Big Ben, a car, Joan Rivers. What do these 3 things have in common? They were all
Built.
3 things in a long list of things that would not exist were it not for mankind, his thumbs, and what? Anyone?
Money.
Okay, what else?
Alcohol.
Possibly.
Blueprints. Willpower. Pace. Chicken wire. Aardvarks.
T-O-O-L-S?
Tools.
Tools.
Woo!
Very good. We make things. It's one of the defining characteristics of our species. We have tools to thank for so many things.
Yard sales, Christmas, hoarding syndrome.
But it wasn't always like that.
Pop quiz, which came first, the man or the lug wrench?
If you answered man, congratulations. Saw off your own head. The time before man began using tools is also known as the age of running.
And screaming, or the age of being eaten.
Some very smart people, called scientists, think that the first tool was created approximately 2.5 million years ago, and was most likely some sort of lathe and was made out of stone, which is why that particular period in human history has been labeled and is called the Stone Age.
In certain scholarly circles, it is also referred to as I have just invented the spear, so fuck off age.
We invented axes, spears.
The Grateful Dead.
Which, in all probability, is why it took so long to advance to the next stage. Everyone was too busy giving each other back rubs and eating Funyuns.
Also, out of the Stone Age came cars powered by running really, really fast. And dishwashers that were actually Sterling miniaturized pachyderms.
But all things must come to an end, as dinosaurs, polio, and Cory-Monteith can all attest.
Too soon?
So, feeling that everything to be done with stone had been done with stone, and with limestone pinafores and granite beanies not really catching on the way their creators had hoped,
So heavy!
the Stone Age came to a close, to be replaced on or around 3300 BC by the Bronze Age, the age in which we invented the wheel.
In the cast of Jersey Shore!
Sorry. The Bronze Age was a wondrous period of creativity and innovation, but that's when we decided to build Stonehenge for some curious reason.
Someone didn't get the memo.
The last of the so-called... We also invented smelting in the Stone Age, in the Bronze Age, a fascinating process used to create...
Used to create fish! With the creation and proliferation of smelting came the creation and proliferation of the phrase, whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Are you quite finished? The last of the so-called 3H class system used to classify prehistoric societies is the Iron Age. The Iron Age is known predominantly for being
Really old.
a tremendous pain in the ass because it starts and finishes on different dates in different societies.
Can't make up its mind.
Can't focus.
The Ritalin Age.
The Iron Age did, however, have its contributions to make to the humans and history.
Iron Maiden and Iron Man!
Without the Iron Age, we wouldn't have irons in the fire. We wouldn't be able to strike while the iron's hot.
We wouldn't have iron deficiencies.
Some things wouldn't work and alas would have to be reworked later. Cat on a hot iron roof, for example.
Which had the unfortunate subtitle, the roof was too fucking heavy and collapsed, killing everyone inside, except unfortunately the cat. End of lesson.
This was a dark and stormy night in the castle.
Isn't that already?
I don't mean to insult you, but was that your first time?
What?
I don't mean to be uncivil, but you're a Viking. Vikings are supposed to have a reputation for this sort of thing. I mean, did you receive any formal training?
What?
It might be something you want to consider. A class, perhaps, or an internship. Maybe you just need practice. Start with something simple. A goat, maybe. You do have goats, don't you? Of course you do. You're modern. All modern societies have goats. Get comfortable with what you're doing. Then when you storm into a town, you're ready for the real thing. You won't look... You're conquerors, violent, aggressive, virile, exciting. When I first heard Vikings were coming into my town, I was so excited. I sang songs. I even cleaned. Did you notice? I even baked a cake. Seal. A Viking delicacy, am I right? Oh, yum, yum. I tried to make a herring one, but the house kept filling up with cats. Ugh, I hate cats. Thank you for killing most of them, by the way. Speaking of killing, I don't normally make a habit out of telling other people what to do. It's so unbecoming in polite society. In this case, I thought I'd put forward a thought or two. I made some notes.
What?
Number 1, kill the husband. This, I think, is very important. Before, after, it doesn't matter. The point is he needs to be dead. You're going to be gone off to pillage your next village, which I completely understand and respect. I'm a modern woman. I know this. But he's going to be here, and I'm going to be here, and I'm going to have to make him breakfast, and I'm going to have to listen to him yammer on and on about I don't even know what. Oh, and I'm going to have to listen to his jokes. Did you hear the one about the king and the turnip? Oh, I sure did, dear, because I've heard it 20,000 times. That's number 1. Kill the husband. At the very least, do the girl a favor. Cut out his tongue.
What?
2, I think the sequence of things is very important. If I were you, I'd start with the pillaging. Set the mood, build a little tension, then go about the ravaging, then try to burn the house down. You started by trying to burn the house down, which I think made things a bit awkward, to be honest. I know I was distracted. Who wouldn't be? The house is on fire. Who could possibly concentrate under those conditions? Plus, if you start by trying to burn the house down, what's left to pillage? Soot? What are you going to do with soot? Build a house out of it? Trade it? For what? Scorn? Derision? Plus, it's dirty. It gets into everything. And It'll give you cancer.
What?
Another thing, less singing. Melody's not your friend.
What?
Oh, I'm not saying you're completely incompetent. I've been at the receiving end of far worse. My husband, well, he'll probably be back by now. If you see him out there, don't be shy. Say hello, stick your sword in him. He's a short, clammy man, kind of gangly.
What?
You probably have to go, don't you? Well, don't be shy. I'm sure you'll do better next time. Will you be by this way again? I'm guessing no. Well, remember what I said. You're a Viking. You don't want it getting around you don't know what you're doing.
Are they all going to be like this?
What?
Interestingly, Vikings aren't nearly as barbaric as people believe. Even though their reputation does trend towards the aggressive, if you consider where that reputation stems from, it originates with the monks, you see, because the monks are the ones who can write. The monks are also the ones that the Vikings principally tended to brutalize, so, of course, naturally, they were going to portray the Vikings in the worst possible light. They were jealous. They wished they could do what the Vikings did, all the fun, but they couldn't, of course, because they're small and weak little birds. Naturally, encounters like this one do seem a bit lacking compared to other stories you may have heard. But isn't that always the way with rumor and myth? The truth is out there. Oh, that's not right. How does it go? Well, you know what I mean. Also, don't you think they build very nice boats?
The nature and focus of human progression, oftentimes unintentionally. One of those individuals was a Christian merchant principally credited for introducing Europe to Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, from 1266 AD, I proudly present Marco Polio!
Polio? Wait a minute, are we sure that is right?
Polio. That's how I've always spelled it. Hey, you want me to touch you and see if it reduces paralysis?
No!
Always counting on my glitter.
All right, it's 6 o'clock. Shall we begin?
Yes, let's.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this the Women of History support group?
It is. Welcome. I'm Eleanor.
Roosevelt?
That's right. From left to right, Mary Queen of Scots.
Hello.
Calamity Jane.
Howdy.
And Marie Antoinette.
Bonjour.
Marie doesn't speak English. Oh. And what did you say your name was, dear?
Oh, I didn't. It's Hillary Clinton.
That's great. We were just getting started. I'll get you a chair.
Hey, I know you. Weren't you the first person to climb Mount Everest?
No, that was Sir Edmund Hillary. 1953, I believe. I was almost president. I brought sponge cake.
Wonderful, thank you. Isn't that sweet?
Actually, it's not. Did you know that women are only supposed to have about 100 calories of sugar a day? It goes straight to the liver. And I've already had my 6 glasses of Shiraz, so I had a lunch meeting in Russia. Did you know that 14,000 women die annually there from abuse? And Saudi Arabia, don't get me started. In China, they like sons, you see. And did you know they don't let women drive in Saudi Arabia? Cars.
Oh.
Are we living in the goddamn dark ages or what?
She's a downer.
Now, Jane.
I know. I'm sorry. Don't judge. I'm sorry. I'm the asshole. My mouth gets away with me sometimes. I'm known for that. That and cussing. I thought we agreed that one of us was going to learn how to speak English.
Anyway, as I was saying, we were just about to get started. Now, who would like to go first?
I do. All right, Jane. I'm Calamity Jane. Hello. So this week, they took my name off the goddamn SATs. God damn it, who the hell they think they are anyway? I'm Calamity Jane. I'm a famous frontierswoman. I shoot shit. I wore pants when it's neither proper nor fashionable for women to wear pants. I killed Indians. I knew Wild Bill Hickok. I'm a principal character in the story of this country and a role model for women everywhere.
Actually, that was very brave of you. You go, girl. I am so sorry. Thank you for sharing. I know that wasn't easy.
I ain't even told you the best part. Guess who they replaced me with?
Harriet Beecher Stowe.
I was sort of just saying that.
Oh, you were being rhetorical. I apologize. Please continue. So I met with the Latvian foreign minister the other day, and my translator...
Jane is still speaking.
Sorry.
Anyway, as I was saying, they replaced me with a man.
Oh, my.
You're all shocked, I know. Some jackass who invented margarine. Margarine. Who needs to know that? I'm Calamity Jane.
I'm so sorry, dear. I truly am. Perhaps now would be a good time to say our words. We are the women of history. Our importance should not be a mystery. You remember the boys, so let's make some noise. We will not be forgotten.
Yeehaw!
That doesn't rhyme.
We let Emily Dickinson write it. Oh, Hillary, would you like to go next?
Okay.
All right.
Well, I was just going to say that when I was at Wellesley, we learned all about Calamity Jane. All of those things she's famous for. Murdering all those natives. Saving that army captain. All of those stories. She made them all up when she was traveling with Buffalo Bill in his Wild West show. Her real name is Martha.
Liar! I want her hanged. Guards! Guards!
Mary!
I want her tied to a spit and roasted like a s'more. Then I want her killed.
Remember our rules. Murdering is bad. Have a muffin. We try to stay positive here, Hillary. Support one another. It's sort of the whole point of the group. It's already so difficult for us. Out there.
In the hall?
In history.
Oh.
Our numbers are already so few.
So we don't want to dilute our overall importance or impact by associating with charlatans and exhibitionists.
Well, yes. No.
I ain't no charlatan. Am I?
Of course you're not, dear.
We want girls to think they can be more than just wives and mothers. That's why I decided to share my journey in my memoir, Living History.
I want living history hanged. You
Mary,
need to...
Mary. You're a mother and a wife, aren't you?
Yes, but that's not what defines me.
No?
I was almost
President. Yes, so you said.
I've supped with numerous world leaders.
As have I.
Are you insinuating that I'm not important enough to be in your little club?
Not at all.
Are they gonna fight? We haven't had a good fight since Joan of Arc got her butt handed to her by Rosa Parks.
I'm important. Everyone knows who I am.
You're not dead.
That can be arranged.
Sit down, Mary. History is about reflection, dear. Looking back, learning. You can't accurately and objectively reflect on something that still is. You need context, historical, cultural, philosophical. How in the hell are you supposed to do that with somebody who is still alive?
Seriously, I can have her drawn and quartered and no one will be the wiser.
Mary!
You know, when I say drawn, I don't mean sketched.
I think that's a stupid rule.
It's not my rule.
Well, you know what? I don't need you or your little club. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna get Rachel Maddow, and I'm gonna get Sarah Palin, and I'm gonna get Miley Cyrus, and you know what we're going to do? We're not just going to sit back and reflect. Oh no. We're going to make history. We're gonna get really, really drunk, and we're gonna twerk, and we're gonna change the world. For the better.
Don't forget your sponge cake.
I do not think that she was very nice.
You do speak English. I knew it. You sly thing, you.
Typical.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, as you know, on the date of May 14th, 1804, I, Captain Meriwether Lewis, and my esteemed partner, Captain Clark, set out, as put by the President of your United States of America, Mr. Thomas Jefferson, to explore the Missouri River and principal waters of it in communication with the principal waters of the Pacific Ocean. Now, if it wasn't for the President's judicious use of proper nouns at the beginning and the end of the statement, we would have had no clue what he was talking about. Our group, known as the Corps of Discovery, set out with many hands, 2 of my own, of course. The rest belonged to Captain Clark and the men. It was a tireless, unrelenting journey, but rewarding. Altogether, we discovered 177 new types of plant and trees and 122 versions of animal, bird, and fish.
And dinosaurs.
What?
Big ones, too. Big as buildings. Teeth everywhere, not just in their mouths, but all over their bodies. I mean, they could eat you with their foot if they wanted to. Or their tails. Horns, which, now that I think about it, I suppose could have been teeth. Beams of light shooting from their eyes.
Nope.
Incinerating
Nope.
foliage. Oh, I still have nightmares just thinking about them. Ooh, horrifying.
What are you doing?
Oh, just telling about the dinosaurs, of course. Although, in my opinion, they aren't nearly as bad as
please
the
don't
giant...
say giant robots.
Giant robots! You took the words right out of my mouth. Good one. Giant robots with feet that could crush a house and fists that could also crush a house if they were so inclined. Oh, and with their bad temperaments, they were so inclined they were. I mean, I wouldn't want to be holding a mortgage with giant evil robots running around. Well, not in this economy anyway.
Mr. Clark, not you, not I, not a single member of our party saw anything even remotely resembling a dinosaur or a giant robot. Not even if you were blind, stinking drunk with the sun in your arm being beat with the stupid stick could you have seen anything remotely resembling
Well, how do you know?
What?
I mean, have you ever seen a dinosaur, Mr. Lewis?
Well, no, I have not.
Then
but
how do you know you haven't seen one then?
Because I am not an idiot, Mr. Clark. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir. We are not here to tell tall tales. These aren't children. We are not here to entertain and amuse. We are here to present cold, hard fact. So if we could stick to them, please. As I was saying, Mr. What do you mean, wow?
I mean, it's boring. No one wants to hear about the fur-leaved louse or the yellow-bellied marmot or Townsend's mole or any of that other garbage. I mean, look, I was there and I was bored. I was just trying to add a little spice, Mr. Lewis, a little pizzazz, if you will, a little zing.
Well, sir, from now on, if you could keep your zing to yourself. Now, if we could please get
Actually, if I
back.
do recall correctly, there is one flower that might hold their attention, remember?
Yeah.
You thought it looked like a nipple.
No.
Oh, you saw it first, though, remember? Except you wanted to call it a fly. You wanted to call it the Tootsie Fly.
I'm going to stick you with the bayonet through the eye! Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, Mr. President, I do sincerely apologize. You see, Mr. Clark is high.
I am not.
He spent a lot of time with the Indians in the wilderness, and now he likes
No,
to
I
get
do not, Mr.
really
President. I
high.
swear I don't do any of that. No, stop it. At least I was trying to make friends, allies. I mean, Mr. President, there are a ton of them out there, and they're fierce, fierce warriors. I mean, do you know how many times this jerk-ass almost got us killed if it weren't for me?
Mr. Clark!
Mr. President, honored guests, I mean, there is no reason that we need to intrude on their territory. I mean, it's my professional opinion that, what's wrong with what we have here? I mean, we don't need to guard over there.
We have purchased the land, and we will be expanding into the West. We are expanding into the West.
What?
Oh, you can't think our mission, our real mission, was to catalog flora and discover prairie dogs, did you?
What you said.
Our real mission was to ascertain the opposition so that we would know what to expect. do you seek?
That's not at all what you said this mission was.
Of course I didn't, but we can't go around proclaiming to be what will ultimately be the first of many unrelenting imperialist blitzkriegs now, can I? You can't have a secret mission if you go around telling everyone what the secret mission is, Mr. Clark. Duh.
Mr. President, you didn't know about this, did you? You're nodding. Oh, well, of course you did. It was your idea.
Perhaps, Mr. Clark, you should take over the lecture now. Tell our esteemed guest and Mr. President all you can remember about your friends in the West with as much detail as you can remember.
The Indians?
Of course the Indians, sir. The turkeys ain't gonna scalp you.
I mean, if I'd known, I would have prepared something like
Oh, you don't write down things you want kept secret, Captain. Now, this is your moment to shine. Everybody's waiting.
Mr. President, honored guests, so the Indians have some killer weed.
Someone's got a What? Get back.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Titters, the world's #1 comedy club for drunk and enraged men who thought they were going to a strip club. We have a fantastic show for you tonight, folks. But first, state law requires that I show you where the fire exits are. There and there. Now, our first act tonight comes to you originally from his mother's womb. You've seen him on the penny. You've seen him on the $5 bill. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln!
So, what's the deal with the South? Don't they realize that if you keep going south, eventually you will end up in Maine? How is a confrontation resulting in the deaths of approximately 620,000 people in any way, shape, or form civil? A truly civil war, I think, would have been fought with brandy snifters, and everybody would have gotten a free tote bag. Might I suggest a more appropriate moniker for that particular confrontation? Holy shit, it's a fucking war! I'm thinking about suing the people who made Lincoln Logs. Lincoln Logs. Did I give them permission to use my name? I did not. Why in the Gettysburg Address is neither a zip code nor a street address ever mentioned? I freed the slaves. Thank you, everybody. That's my time.
In 1903, the very first box of Crayola crayons was created and sold for only 5 cents. It contained 8 colors: red, yellow, brown, green, blue, violet. What were the other ones? Black and... The next scene has absolutely nothing to do with that anyway. So instead, we'll take you to a windswept beach in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, where a family is about to change history.
Orville! Brother! Glorious day, isn't it?
What are you doing out here?
Oh, just basking in the afterglow of inspiration. Didn't sleep all night. Couldn't. For I, brother, have invented flight!
No, you haven't. Birds have been flying for centuries. You can't invent something that's already been invented. Artificial heart?
Wigs for cats? Now that's something you can invent. Pork-flavored ice cream? Glow-in-the-dark army fatigues?
I'll rephrase.
Oh.
I, brother, have invented flight for man.
What man?
Mankind. You, me, everyone, all of us. Now you too can take to the skies like our feathered friends, soaring majestically over fields and oceans, succeeding where Icarus failed, touching the fingertips of God.
Do I get a magazine?
What?
To pass the time. How about an in-flight production of Phantom?
Of the opera?
What about a snack?
Most of my energies were directed at staying aloft, brother.
That's important too, I guess. This doesn't mean we have to start migrating.
Only if you want to.
How does it work? You're not gonna staple feathers to me again, are you?
No, brother. See, you won't be doing the flying. Well, you will. You have to use the machine.
Oh, hello. That certainly is impressive. What is it?
This, brother, is the key to mankind conquering the skies. Next up, the heavens.
Should we send a telegram?
To whom? The birds?
No, God. The heavens are traditionally his home. I don't want to just show up unannounced. We should bring a gift. I'll slaughter a goat.
Get it.
Has this thing been tested yet?
Ask me in about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Comfortable?
Yes, actually. What do we do in the case of a water landing?
What?
What if we cross paths with a meteor?
I don't know.
Something to think about. Now what?
Well, brother, now that you're comfortable, I get the axe.
What?
Cut this rope right here, and whoosh! The machine flings you through the air.
Flings?
And off you are, majestically and rapidly flying.
That's not flying.
Then what is it?
That's flinging, immediately followed by falling.
That's why I'm going to give you a parachute.
That's not a parachute. What is that, made out of lead?
It was cheaper.
You make bicycles. What goddamn makes you think you can make a flying machine? Do you know what you've invented?
What?
A catapult.
I figure I can get you as far as Norfolk.
In what condition?
It's faster than walking.
Might as well book a flight on a cannon.
We should do a test.
Not with me.
Well, it might work.
If you catapult a bird, it's already doing most of the work for you.
Fine. I'll get someone else.
Like who?
Catherine.
Our sister?
Why not?
You'll never get her in that thing voluntarily.
I'll trick her into it.
She's too smart.
I'll pay her.
With what money? You're broke.
I'll get her drunk.
She doesn't drink.
You're sold.
Correct?
You're right. I didn't invent the flying machine. This thing will kill anyone that sits in it.
Uh-huh.
Someday, when someone sits down to write the book on history's biggest failures, they're gonna put me right on the... What is that?
I don't know.
I think it's a...
Yeah.
It's landing.
That's a plane.
Somebody's getting out.
Someone invented.
Catherine.
Hey, sis. Catherine invented.
Yeah. You don't need to tell me.
Hey, sis. Come look what we've invented.
You've got to try this thing. It is fantastic.
like snowflakes, and stars were all quite different. Some are just muddled, some efficient. Some make delicious homemade pies.
One thing always binds us together. Those who are eunuchs are folks into leather.
One truth throughout time
Is that everybody dies.
We all bite the dust.
We all sleep with the fishes.
We all kick the bucket. People nice and malicious.
we all bite the big one.
Don't wait for tomorrow.
Seize the day, as they say. Look what happened to Jean Harlow. 'Cause in the end I promise this is no lie. We're the same, 'cause everybody dies down, down, down into the ground.
The big one's coming, don't wear a frown.
Everyone, everywhere, all throughout time. Everyone, everywhere, nitwits and spies. To dispute this announcement would be unwise.
Everyone, everywhere.
Dies, one dies, one
Always look on the right side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life things going wrong, there's something you forgot. And that's the last and final darkest thing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. Hey,